Hello, hello. It's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to 12 Days of Christmas, Day 12. I'm so excited to share a project with you today. Actually, sort of a couple projects. But we are using one of my very favorite tools in the stamp room today. I'll show it to you in just a second. But while we're waiting for everybody to come on, I am going to go ahead and die cut some images that I have already stamped using the Freezin fun. So I'm going to get out Lucy. I love my little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Isn't it adorable? my daughter's on the stairs right above me and she's freaking out. Have you not seen this yet? Oh, Lucy's so adorable. She's available right now to demonstrators. But if you're not a demonstrator yet, you can get Lucy, or whatever you would like to call her. You can get her in your starter kit, so you can join as a demonstrator and get your own mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. In addition to that, you can also choose from the sneak peek products from the new mini catalog that's coming out. So this is such an awesome way to be Santa to yourself. Claire just freaking out on the stairs. Anyway, I love my little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So if you're not a demonstrator yet, you should definitely think about it so you can get this and put it under your tree. Right now, I'm just die cutting some images. So if you are just joining, say hi, give me a heart or a thumbs up if you can hear and see me okay. I was running a little bit late this morning because I got caught up with Christmas shopping. Around 12 o'clock, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to do a live today. Oh, so I didn't have these prepared ahead of time, but we're going to put the card together. So I'm just going to die cut this last image here. I love that this little machine is just so perfect for, when you just have a little need and you do, I don't know, where do you guys keep your die cutting machine? Is it on the same table that you stamp on? Is it on your desk? Or maybe it's across the room. Mine is usually across the room. So I love having this one on my desktop because it's so convenient and easy to do a quick die cut image and then to just set it aside without having to get up and move around my stamp room. So I'm just going to put that aside. Again, that's going to be available in January. If you're not a demonstrator, you can get it in January. So look at these cute little pieces. I'm using the Freezin Fun bundle again today for our 12 days of Christmas, and I used it on some other projects. So let me show you those. We'll review here. Freezin Fun is in the mini catalog and it is retiring. I'm so sad because I finally just got a chance to get it and use it. The dies I think are on sale. I'm looking at my flyer. So the year-end giant closeout sale, of course, started on December 8th, and it's still going on while supplies last, and there's still most everything. Freezin Fun dies are 30% off, so $20.30. So if you've been thinking about this one, it's a good one to get the dies and then get the stamp set separately. It's cheaper than getting the bundle. So here are the cards that we made earlier in the 12 days of Christmas. On this one, I showed you different ways to use the shimmer paint. We painted the hill, we painted the trees, we stamped the snowflakes back there. Same layout here. We did this one. Maybe this might have been a Thursday night stamp therapy. We used the little wobbler to make the penguin look like he's really throwing snowballs. So I'm inspired by these layouts. I'm making a slight change and not doing it quite the same because I was also inspired by this card in the catalog. So we're going to use the little seal today, and I'm going to share with you the last gift that was in the 12 days of Christmas gift box. Are you ready? I was just thinking I wanted to grab something. Oh, snowflakes. Hold on one second. An embellishment to finish off our card. I have an open package. There's my open package. Okay, the adhesive backed snowflakes are on the year-end closeout sale, and they're, I think, 50% off, but I'm not sure what's going on with them because I think they're out of stock, but they're supposed to be getting more in around the 21st. So I don't think that they're available to order currently, but they should be restocked before the end of the sale. So hang tight if you're looking for these. I just love them. Going to use them on my card today. My My train of thought is all over the place. It's Saturday. Yay. Oh no, Lynn, I'm so sorry to hear that you have an online memorial service. That's kind of a weird thing to say out loud. I think that's a unique way to get everybody together. But I've never heard of such a thing. Wow, what a crazy year we've had. Let's make a fun project. All right. If you got the 12 Days of Christmas gift box and you haven't opened your day 12 gift yet, then don't watch anymore because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But I'm assuming that you know what you're doing by now. So the 12 Days of Christmas gift box day 12 gift is Wink of Stella. This is my very favorite tool to add a little bit of shimmer and sparkle. And what a perfect stocking stuffer this would be. So if you don't have this, you definitely should add this to your next order. Let's see. Here's the item number 141897, Wink of Stella. So I'm going to take this out. It gives you a little direction here and tells you what to do, but I just want to show that to you really quick because I think if you've never used Wink of Stella before, it might be confusing. There's a little black ring that needs to be removed before you can use Wink of Stella. So you're going to want to unscrew the top and take that ring off and you can discard it. So what's going on here is inside the cap, can you see, we have like a little like a valve. Can you see that? I'm trying to get the right light. There's like a little valve. And so that punctures the hole right here when you push them together, and then the ink that's in here can flow to the paintbrush tip. So this ring prevents the valve and the hole from making contact so that it doesn't release the ink into the paintbrush until you're ready to use it. So once you open it up, you can take that and you can discard it because you don't need it anymore. And then you screw this on, and I don't want to open this one because I have one that's open. So I'm going to put this back on and bring in my current one. So after you take the ring off, but there we go. You're going to give it a gentle squeeze where it says push, and you're going to squeeze some of the paint out, and it's going to come in here into the apparatus, and then you can paint with it, and you get the sparkle. So the first time you do it, it may be very globby. So you want to do that on a practice paper and make sure you've got the right flow and that it's nice and smooth before you go straight on your project. Otherwise, you're probably going to ruin your project. You're not going to break the Wink of Stella. You're just going to ruin it with a big glob of paint. If you find it's running dry and you need to push to release a little bit more, then again, you want to make sure to do that on another project so that you're not ruining your project on a scrap paper, not another project. So what I did for this is I stamped these little icebergs, so that's upside down, and then I used the Wink of Stella to color them. And sometimes when you're using the classic Stampin' pads, it's a dye-based ink, a water dye-based ink, and so sometimes you might blend that the line of the stamped image. So that's fine with something like this. We've got a nice open line, but if you have a darker color image like the dove, that's really coming out. Sometimes you don't want to have the blue bleed through to the rest of the image. So you just have to be careful. You can start to see it bleeding a little bit here, and now my brush has got a little blue on it. So you just have to be careful when you're using the classic ink about the color running. So you can color directly on your images. This is probably the way most people use Wink of Stella, just adding some sparkle, and it works on so many, especially for winter, like it's so perfect. So let me bring in, here is a swap card from Diana Gibbs, and she just kind of try to get the I don't know how well you can see this. I'll just add a little bit more. She kind of went around the edges with her Wink of Stella just to add like a kiss of sparkle. It's so hard to see on camera. it's almost got a little like gold to it. So it's really great for snow. And there's not Wink of Stella on this card. This one is by Tracy Jacobs, but I thought it would be so perfect to add some Wink to the polar bear. So I'm just going to color him in and give him a little... Oh gosh, I wish you could see it better on camera, but it's just not showing up very well. So like go back through like all your cards. You can just add the Wink of Stella, but it's more for... It's not just for winter, right? You can add Wink of Stella to your flowers and raindrops and other kind of images. I'm trying to get, oh, here, whoa. I gave it a little squeeze and now it's really coming out. So what I wanted to do here was to, this is going to be really, you're definitely going to see this. I wanted to add a little sparkle to the windows, little frosty windows. This is the Trimming the Town designer paper with the houses. Oh my gosh, that was really globby. Oh, so you can definitely see it now. There's a lot more coming out on the brush, and so it's very frosty. So then I'll have to show you this card later, but I am just going to die cut both of these. And then I love this that I saw, totally getting sidetracked here, layering the houses together. So I'm going to put this one over the top of that to make, is that making sense? To make like a, oh, it's not even the same color. I'll have to find two that are the same color, maybe, so they look a little bit more natural as like, that part of the house coming out like a bigger house. So Trimming the Town, love it there. I used it on this card. Not sure how well you can see it now that it's dry, but a little bit of sparkle there on this Faker Shaker card. But let's get back to our Freezin fun and finish off this card. So I used the Wink of Stella on the icebergs and then I cut them out. So we have some sparkly, icy icebergs. And then I'm also going to add it to some icebergs to this designer paper piece. This is the Snowflake Splendor. And let's see, I'm going to have... Gonna kind of layer them. So this inspiration is coming right here from the blah blah blah, I can't talk, catalog. So it has sort of some different different icebergs. So I'm gonna layer those. And I don't know, maybe I wanted to put some other, not these, are they icebergs even though they're not big? Is that the right word for it? Let's put some on and see what we think. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I think of icebergs as being really giant things, but are these icebergs too then? The little flat... Maybe there's another word for them. Let's see. I'm going to put this on with some Stampin' Dimensionals and add it to the card. It's going to go right in the middle. And then... I feel like maybe we just want to cut that one off. Yeah. Okay, then we have some pieces here that we're going to layer on. And so I said that I was inspired by these cards with the layout, but I'm using this idea and putting it on a card a different way. So I've got the cardstock peeking up like this, smoky slate, and then I'm going to layer it on some more designer paper. So this is, again, the Snowflake Splendor designer paper. And I believe that's also retiring. So if you like this paper, is it one that's on sale? Yeah, it's 20% off, the Snowflake Splendor designer paper. So this is perfect for winter projects. If you're still doing some stamping for, you know, if you're done with Christmas, but you're still working on some winter kind of projects, thinking of you, birthday, thank you, Happy New Year, then the Snowflake Splendor is something you can use all winter long. It's not just for Christmas. Okay, so I layered that on there, and then I'm going to add Stampin' Dimensionals onto the back. And then we've got our, I'm going to put this on the card right there. And I have a little piece of Whisper White for the words. So we're going to add that. This says, sending warmth your way. That's going to go on here. Let's cut a little banner tip. I dropped my scissors. There they go. Okay. So let's do a little cut up the center, and then from each end to the center mark, like that. I didn't make this card ahead of time, and I decided I wanted it to go on the other side. So we're just going to do a little Julie adjustment. I've been really good. I feel like I haven't done it as much lately. I just tore the paper. Oh my goodness. Maybe we won't get to do much of a Julie adjustment. Well, I was inspired by this one that had it down here, and then I just feel like that's kind of in the way. I like it better over here. Don't you like it better over there? But now we've got a big gouge. Oh, Julie, 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 Julie. Why am I always making a mess? Okay. I'm going to add something else to that. I'm going to save it, and I'm just going to make a quick new one. Why did I feel like that had a wonky thing at the end? Just keeping it real over here. I'm a real stamper who makes mistakes and and has do-overs. Well, if you're just tuning in, I tore apart my card. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be so cute when it's all done though. Okay, so I'm adding a new base layer, and then this we're gonna put on this side and add add the sending warmth your way. I think I want to bring in some of that ribbon. This Snowflake Splendor ribbon is also on sale in the the clearance. It's, oh my gosh, 50% off. What? 50% off this ribbon, $3.50 for the roll. I might need to buy myself another roll of this because I'm almost out. I'm just going to add like I just love the sparkle that this ribbon adds to the project. Like, it's just so pretty. I love that. Okay, so how am I going to get that to stay on there? Let's do a little glue dot. Oops, the glue dot didn't stay. Glue dot on there, and then onto there. You guys are so quiet today. How's everybody doing? Are you stamping? It's like rainy and cold in Illinois today. It's central Illinois anyway, and it is like the perfect stay in and stamp and wrap your presents weather. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm working on getting some packages out as well, but it's kind of a just catch up on everything day. All right, I attached that. I'm going to put Stampin' Dimensionals back on the other side. And let's reattach this to the card. Oh, Maria, you're making Christmas cards right now. Yay! I need to do that too. I need to send out some Christmas cards. I just like one thing at a time. I just got to check things off my list. One thing at a time. I'll get there. I need a little Stampin' Dimensional under there to hold this down in place. Oh, Jenny, I'm sorry you're going crazy with the isolation. I feel like it was okay for a while, and I feel like it's getting hard again. I think it's just because we're so used to getting together around the holidays that like I hate that we're not now, that we're home, and it is harder, I think, around the holidays to be alone. So I'm sorry that you're struggling, Jenny. Okay. We got all kinds of comments now. Nancy's working on cards and laundry. Uh-oh. I got a low battery warning. Hold on. Okay. Are you guys baking today? Candy bars? Oh, you wrapped candy bars, Tony. That's a good idea too. We did some baking last night. We baked some chocolate chip cookies. Not really for Christmas, but just because we wanted to. Chocolate chip cookies just sounded good. All right, now this card still needs a little bit something. So we're going to bring in, I've made such a mess. We're going to bring in the adhesive backed snowflakes here, and we're going to add a little bit more sparkle. So the adhesive backed snowflakes comes with 2 sheets. I'm not sure how well you can tell the difference on camera. Oh, actually better than I think you can, or better than I thought. So one of them is more like opaque, like white, and the other is more of like an iridescent blue. Can you tell the difference? So you get a sheet of both, and I was just trying to decide. It doesn't make that much of a difference. I think I like the more iridescent ones though. Oops. Give it a little push down, and then when you take it off, then it should hold on a little bit better. I like to just get under there with my fingertip, but the take your pick tool is also a really great way to get a hold of your little embellishments like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like a line, like a do-do-do-do-do, a fluttering of them. Oops. Oh, yeah, that's so perfect. Oh, I love the way it turned out. So Wink of Stella is what we're using today. I used it on the icebergs. And then we also played around and added it to some other cards. We added it to our dove, which is dry now. Diana Gibbs had done it on her swap card here, and I added some to Tracy's card. It's so hard to see on camera. It's just really subtle, but so pretty how we have that little sparkle. And then we also had it on this on the windows of our coming home card. Oh, I hope you like this card today, and that if you don't have Wink of Stella, you better add that to your wish list. Here are the other cards that I made with the Freezin Fun stamp set. These were, I made these cards another day, but I just wanted to show you how fun this stamp set is. So if you're thinking about it, make sure that you get it before it goes away. It's going to retire. So all of these deals that I showed you today and more, lots more, are in the giant year-end closeout. And these goods are while supplies last until January 4th or whenever the catalog ends. And you can get them in my online store at juliedavison.com/shop. Thank you so much for joining me for these 12 days of Christmas daily videos. I hope that you've enjoyed the projects that I've shared and that I've inspired you. I've had some questions about how you can get a 12 days of Christmas gift box next year. And I haven't thought that far ahead. I'll be honest. This year it was sort of a last minute idea, and it came together, and it was so much fun that I'll definitely do something like this again next year, but I haven't even thought about what I'll include or how much it'll be or any of that. So just stay tuned. If you keep following me, next Christmas, next Thanksgiving, early in November, I'll share all the details about 12 Days of Christmas so that you can participate next time. I'll be back on Thursday for Thursday night stamp therapy every Thursday at 7:10 p.m. Central Time here on Julie's Stamping Spot on Facebook. So come back and visit me again. Until then, have a fantastic weekend and Merry Christmas.